All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I told a porky pie. We are back. It is PPA Pickleball Tour Australia. Sarah Burr is my analyst for this match. Sarah, we just couldn't stop the stream right now because we have one of the most important games on the 2025 calendar. Can you please explain?
Yeah, so this is a backdraw match. We've just had Sarah Dennehy and George Wall lose their semi-final. So basically George is really, really close to taking out the top spot in the 2025 PPA points race, which has a $35,000 prize. So this is a must-win match for George. He needs to make it through and he needs to medal in mixed doubles to basically secure the top spot.
But the problem that we've got, or the problem that George and Sarah have right now, is this Asian duo of Li Nam and Yu Fei Long. They are phenomenal players in themselves. In fact, I thought that I'd see them in the final.
Well, yeah, I actually was my second round match. Actually, my own mixed doubles was against this pairing.
Okay.
So I can vouch that they are an extremely strong pairing. We did have a good battle with them, losing in 3 close games, but they've managed to work their way all the way through 5 rounds of the back draw to come to this match, which is round 6 of the back draw. And they've taken some really good teams down on the way through. So,
including yourself and Theo Platel.
Yes, yeah, we had a great run, but unfortunately this team was just too strong today. And here they are facing Sarah and George now.
Now, Li Nam, he's also through to the men's singles final. Is that correct?
Correct, yeah. He has had an exceptional run at this tournament. He's really opened a lot of eyes here, and he's got such a great partner in Yu Fei Long, who's also had a great run through singles. She actually lost to Sarah in the singles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was in the
quarterfinal.
Yeah.
So she's also had a good run.
Now, I've seen Li Nam play in Vietnam before, in one of the PPA tours over there, and potentially at the De Joy as well. But I haven't seen him pair up with Yu Fei before.
No, I haven't either. So I'm not sure if this is like a first-time pairing or not, but they've definitely gelled well on the court. And yeah, like I said, they've taken down some really good teams to get to this point in the back draw.
Now, I'm expecting this to be a fast and furious game, Sarah Burr, because we're only playing to 15. And as you mentioned to me in your back draw, it's tough, right?
It's very tough. You cannot afford to have a slow start.
So it's almost like a rally scoring.
Almost, yes. You really need to be sharp. This is why we'll probably see lots of warming up here, and we'll see fast hand warm up just to get the eye in, because you just do not want to have a slow start in a game to 15, because you can be down 4-0 in no time, and it's so hard to claw your way back when it's only a game to 15, and particularly when you've got the win too, because obviously the ends make a difference. So if you're at the good end, you want to be capitalising on that and getting as many points as you can, and then if you have to finish the match on the not so good end with the wind, then it's kind of struggle street. So
now tell me, Sarah, you are probably the most experienced pickleball athlete we have in Australia. Okay, so George Wall, Sarah Dennehy, they're on the back end of a pretty significant loss. What's the mental attitude like going into this because the format of this PA going into the back draw and must win, having to go the bronze? How's his head right now? How's her head right now?
Well, I did see them having like a close discussion off court just prior to coming back out here, and I think they need to just reset, because this is they've just come off their first loss of the tournament. So they have to just lock in from the start, eyes forward, no dwelling on the past.
15 points, it's do or die.
0-0-2.
Let's go. Closest to the camera, Sarah Dennehy, George Wall. Sarah to serve. Yeah, I've been seeing George do a lot of third shot driving, and then he'll get into a 5th shot drop.
Yeah, he's got a great drive. It's so low over the net.
1-0-2.
Oh, a bit of net roll there. Important side out there, I think, for Yu Fei and Li.
Unfortunately for Sarah and George, they've had a few of those.
They have been on the bad end of some
0-1-1.
net cords, definitely.
Just gone long.
Just long on that one. This is a tricky pair to play, because Yu Fei's got such a good backhand counter through the middle.
And her backhand from the baseline as well, like just
Yes.
phenomenal backhand full stop, right?
Agreed. Yeah, her dinks are great too on the backhand side. She slices more of her forehand dink, so that's probably a somewhat safer spot.
Oh, Georgie
go.
Wall going big.
Yeah, if you can get like a kind of a penetrating dink to her forehand, because she slices it, she's got an open paddle face, so you sometimes will get a pop-up. So I do like that spot from George Wall there. Oh, and that one lands in.
Yes, it does. Take it while you can.
1-1-2.
Oh, and that one is not coming back.
Yes, so big.
So we just had George making sure that there was no footfall on the overhead by Lai, but confirmed by our ref Mark that it was
1-1-1.
fine. There's that backhand counter I was talking about.
So good, Sarah.
Yeah, it's just so powerful. It's really a spot you don't want to go on Yufei Long.
2-1-1. Second server.
Just clipping the net take there for Lai.
You know, it's about Yufei's stability. She's really strong in that transition zone. Her feet are just anchored to the ground. It's so beautiful to watch.
Yeah,
that's
a nice shot
pretty.
there. So I found with this pairing, it was actually better to go to the wings on the court because Yufei's got that backhand counter sitting through the middle, and if you get anything high for Lai, he's got such a powerful sort of high volley and put away smash.
That
you
makes
just don't want to go there.
Yufei such a great right-hand side player as well, doesn't it?
Definitely.
And the great news for the mixed pairing is the gentleman doesn't really have to come across and take that backhand off her.
That's right,
Because
because
it's so powerful.
Exactly. That's her like go-to shot. So
1-3-1.
they don't have to sort of overcommit and take too much court. That's the powerful sort of high volley I was talking about. It's so like you can usually get maybe one or two back, but eventually he just gets on top of it and so much power.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just a spot you don't want to go. I'd like to see Sarah going down his line.
he is really creeping into that middle.
And if it's high, it's gone. Like you really just can't give him that high forehand volley.
3-1-1.
3-1-1. Just remember, folks at home, we're only playing to 15.
Oh,
Second server.
How good is it to have the PPA Asia crew here, though, playing with us in Australia?
yeah, it's awesome to have them here. It's really made the depth of this field just even stronger. That was a great draw there by Yufei Long.
That was like textbook, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It had so much spin on it.
4-1-2.
That's some great play there by George Wall. Just kept his cool there. He didn't try and overhit the ball. Just waited for them to be out of position. Great point.
Yeah, and that was like some diving Ernie there by Yufei, wasn't it?
I think she was almost falling, but she just committed to the Ernie and it worked. No foot fault, so... And that's that backhand counter. You just cannot give her that ball.
1-4-2.
That one just long for Yufei there. That's
All right.
another point on the board here for Sarah and
Yeah,
George.
that's a big point for them. They've been stuck on one for a little while.
Oh, a quarter on that backhand counter. That's unusual. Maybe just hooked into the body a little bit there.
And, you know, for the folks at home, if you can't tell, it's really windy right now, right?
It is. It's very windy, very gusty, so it's really hard to time
3-4-2.
the ball. And that ball is in. So, yes, that was a great high volley there for Lai.
4-3-1.
Yeah,
Oh,
just a great close there by Yufei Long.
That is amazing.
She realised early that her drop was like really good, and she just followed it in and knew where the ball was going to. She knew that next ball was probably going to go through the middle, and she just sat on that backhand.
5-3-1.
How on earth did Yufei Long and Lai Nam find themselves in the backdraw, Sarah Burr?
So they had a close match with Danielle Townsend and Joey Wild. So I believe they lost 9 and 7. So they did have a good battle there.
There it is.
It was
yeah.
9-9 in that second game when I was watching the match. So they definitely had, you know, good look at taking that second set. Nice work there by George.
Second server.
So the thing with Yufei and Lai is that they like the fast game too. So I'd like to see George and Sarah slowing the game down a little bit. Yeah, nice placement there by George Wall.
Excellent. Again, he saw Yufei on the run, not,
He did.
not still.
Three, 6-1.
Oh, and he set it up beautifully. So George is doing a lot of third shot drives. Again, I think he needs to slow it down and maybe go to the drop. Might be a confidence thing though. He did miss a couple of drops in the previous match, so maybe he's going for the drive for that reason. Yeah, they've really got to try and slow this pace down. I feel like the game that's being played at the moment is the game that Yufei and Lai want to play. So Sarah and George need to dictate play a little bit more.
Slower ball then.
Slower
Perfect.
ball, yeah, and to Lai's backhand, obviously he loves his forehand. He does have a good backhand, but if you have to pick a wing, you're probably going to get it to that backhand corner. So I'd probably be returning there.
You know, with the previous game against Hargraves and Schoeman for Wall and Dennehy, Nicola was just playing really well. She was dinking really well. She had an amazing slow game, and they needed to change it up and play a fast game. So
Yes.
they've come from a fast game. There you are. She's smiling at me. I said you played really well. You played very well. So, you know, they had to turn that around and make it a fast game, and now they've come in and they've got to do completely the opposite, right?
Yeah, you've got to adapt for your opponents. You can't play just one style of pickleball all day here. It's not going to work. You've got completely different styles of opponents, so you have to adjust to that.
4-6-1.
And within 15 points
Yes,
too.
very quickly. Make quick little micro adjustments. Excellent work there by George Wall. He found a hole in the middle, which is very, very hard to find. And a timeout called here
Timeout.
Yep.
by Long and Lai.
Scores 5-6-1.
5-6-1. So that's a quick couple of points there by Wall and Dennehy. Important points, right?
Definitely. That's going to be a confidence boost for George Wall there.
Absolutely. And he started to play a little bit big in the middle, which is good.
Yeah, but just with confidence. You don't play big in the middle unless you're feeling confident. So clearly he's sort of buzzing at the moment. He needs to use that momentum and that confidence and try and build a few more points here, get the end change.
So just a reminder, folks at home, that the winner of this will go through to the bronze medal match, and they will be playing
Rose Van Reek and Jay Grewell.
The Rose and Jay have done really well to get up through to that final match. Jay was playing super solid.
Yeah, it's probably the best I've seen Jay play in mix in quite some time. He's really stepped it up this weekend and just been such a great combo with Rose Van Reek.
5-6-1, George Wall to serve.
Oh, it's the right idea there by George. I like how he's going to the backhand. He was trying to slow it down a little bit. Net tape has not been his friend
No.
for the past hour or so. That was a great lob there by Sarah
what a
Dennehy.
really clever lob by Sarah. That's straight out of the Sarah Burr playbook.
So it was a push-off kitchen fault there by Yufei Long.
6-6-2.
And some net love finally for the combo of Sarah and George there. Unfortunate for Yufei and Lai.
7-6-2.
That was a very important side out for Long and Lai.
Just to remember, first to 8, Sarah, change of ends.
Ooh, monster serve.
Big serve.
And a great movement there by George Wall. Finally getting that ball down to the ground.
6-7-2.
Yeah, it's a great play. He's getting fired up now.
He is indeed.
I feel like they're starting to dictate play a little bit more here now. Combo of Dennehy and Wall. Yeah, a bit of a body bag there for George Wall. He's apologised. And we've got a change of ends here at 8.
And that was great play by George, wasn't it? Set
Really
up by
big.
a massive serve.
Yeah, he did really well to sort of take charge. And it was almost like they were getting burnt a little bit with Lai and Long attacking first. So it's like George isn't always slowing the ball down. So if he's not slowing down, he's trying to be the first one to attack and just sort of beat them at their own game. But he's definitely brimming with confidence, you can see now. So
yeah,
while it's working, he should stick at it.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's keen to get to that bronze medal playoff, that's for sure. But have no fear, Yufei Long and Lai Nam are also here and they want to get there as well. They haven't come all the way for Asia for nothing, right?
Yeah, and they haven't played 5 backdraw matches to
crash and burn here.
Out.
Yep.
So they'll be giving it everything here. Only trailing by 2 points, so it's not a huge deficit.
Time back in. 8-6-1.
19 plus men's singles 3.5 to 4.49. Gold medal match on show court 1, Alex and Ryan. Bronze medal match on court 3, Rowan and James. Referees are on the way. 19 plus men's singles. 19 plus women's singles 4.0 and above. Gold medal match on
Out. Ooh. So an unlucky net cord there for Long and Lai.
referees are on the way.
The net's certainly playing havoc in this match.
9-6-1.
Oh, and actually tagging Yufei Long as the ball was going out, but she just couldn't quite get out of the way.
I think Sarah was lucky to get away with that one as well.
She was.
And then George was lucky to get away with that
Definitely.
one.
Yeah, it was a little bit of luck involved there.
That's pickleball, right?
Yeah.
10-6-1.
10-6-1.
Come on, Sarah. Come on.
Yeah, they're starting to find that backhand pocket there of Lai from the kitchen line where he's not really hurting them at the moment.
Receiver.
And there you go. They've taken a timeout, and that's probably an appropriate timeout again for Yufei and Lai, being 11. What is it? 11-6.
6,
Yeah,
so it's a
11-6.
5-point gap there, and definitely a big momentum shift.
I can feel it in the air myself. But because we are playing to 15, you never know. We've seen bigger comebacks, especially mentioning comebacks. What were you? 9-1? 1-9?
Yeah, and then 13-4 down.
That was an epic match.
12-4 it was actually.
12-4.
But yeah, big comeback there to win that one 15-13. That one felt good.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. The Victorian brother and sister duo, they played well, though.
They did. They played exceptionally well. I couldn't find any holes on the court. I had to, just keep adjusting and readjusting and find what worked.
And just never giving up, right, with pickleball?
Yes.
Because you never know, and that's a classic example.
Players ready.
All right,
Time
time
back
back
in.
in.
11-6-1.
11-6-1. George Wall to serve.
And that one's drifting out for George Wall.
Second server.
I think George was lucky not to be tagged in the kitchen then with that drop shot.
Definitely. That was a really lovely drop shot by Yufei Long. Yeah, you see that backhand corner's getting targeted.
Point.
A bit of frustration there from Lai. And also the thing is, if you start attacking the male player, it makes them like lose some confidence, and then they're not so big in the middle as well with their favourite
good.
shot. Yeah, that's a great counter on the forehand there by Yufei. She managed to like slide and catch it out in front. Really smart play there.
6-12-1.
6-12-1. Wonderful drive, so powerful there from Lai.
Big point for Yufei and Lai.
7-12-1.
Yeah, great work there from George Wall, moving that ball around, getting it to the backhand of Lai.
Yeah, no, definitely had some success there, hasn't he, Sarah?
Yes, it's a slow ball, which he doesn't want. Lai's after a fast ball, and obviously he's wanting a high forehand. You give him a low backhand, you give him the exact opposite of what he wants. Nice ball there by Sarah Dennehy, just catching the baseline.
Call 7-1.
Oh, nice speed up there by Lai, just caught Sarah off guard. It was probably going out, and George called it for her to get off of it. When it's coming right at your face, it's like protect the moneymaker, or
Call 7-2.
nice. It's lots of pressure there from Yufei Long. She was definitely dictating that point.
Still anyone's game.
7-12-1.
7-12-1.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of a pop up there from Lai.
Second server. 7-12-2.
George Wall not happy with that one. Again, just catching the net tape. He's not missing by much. It's millimetres.
8-12-2.
4 points in it.
And a missed return there for Sarah Dennehy.
Make
And we've got
that
a timeout.
3. Oh, timeout. Yeah.
So we're back within 3 here. It's 9-12.
Yeah. So
do
what
like
was
this-
it? 12.
9.
12. What was it before though? Before
6.
12-6,
Yeah, so they've
okay.
really done well to put a few more points on the board.
Yeah, the pressure's on. I can feel it. Good timeout. Coach Benny Costin's over there. What can you... Well, they've just got to maintain. They've got to keep what they're doing. Keep going to Lai's backhand.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and probably just take some pace off the ball.
Yep.
They're winning most of the dink rallies, so if they can sort of move that ball to the wings, where Yufei's doing the forehand slice dinks, and you've got Lai doing backhand mainly slice dinks as well. Then Lai's not really hurting them so much with his backhand. He's definitely hurting them with his forehand, though. His speed ups are coming from the forehand. His high volleys are not coming back. They're sort of not retrievable. So they don't want to go through that middle. They don't want to be feeding Yufei backhands, because even if they're like at net height, her counter is just so penetrating. You don't want to give her a backhand counter either. So they really need to go back to the sort of style of play that got them up 12-6.
Yes, and that was slowing it down, wasn't
Yes.
it? Yep.
It's a great comeback here, though, from Long and Lai. Really hanging in there.
Well, as you said, they've been hanging in that back draw all day.
Yes, grinding all the way through. Again, and beating some really good teams along the way. Doing a little bit of court maintenance here. In the wind.
Right. Time back in. 9-12-2.
Yeah.
There's that backhand that you were saying. Yep.
It's like if you can fend off the first drive on his backhand and then just get to that kitchen line, they're winning most of those points. So I'd like to see Sarah and George keep going for that spot. Yeah, that's a great speed up off the bounce there by Lai.
Yeah,
It's a good adjustment from him, because
yeah.
he was a little bit tentative on the backhand earlier, but now he's actually starting to speed up when he's set and he's comfortable on that backhand. He's actually doing some damage with it.
And a bit tricky for these two in the wind as well,
Yes.
down that middle.
That's a great pick up there from Yufei Long. Beautiful slice forehand there.
It was a great dink by Sarah Dennehy as well, but Yufei was all over that.
9-12-1.
9-12-1.
Yeah, it's a great spot there by George Wall. He found that sideline behind Lai's backhand.
And a fist pump by George.
Yeah, he's getting fired up. He wants to get this job done.
9-12-2.
And a good leave there. Early call from George Wall.
Ooh, that was close. That's a classic, amazing example of partner communication,
Well done,
right?
Definitely. I do like the adjustment from Lai, though. He's starting to be a little bit more offensive on that backhand. That's a great
You
speed
could
up off
tell
the
that was
bounce.
coming,
Yes,
right?
you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, he held it, and then it was like he's got two spots he's going, held it to the last second.
And had some great success with
Yes.
that backhand speed up.
Yeah, it's such a good adjustment from him.
Oh, he got it.
Wow, that's a great pick up there by Yufei Long.
Side out.
So I think this is time for George Wall and Sarah Dennehy to adjust to Lai's adjustments here, and maybe start testing out the forehand dink of Yufei Long. Maybe that's the spot where they need to keep the ball slow and test that sort of area in the court.
Second server. 9-12-2.
Yeah, just too good.
Yeah.
He's really made some beautiful adjustments there, Lai.
Yeah, no,
That backhand
definitely.
side, I'd be hitting a lot of dinks right now to Yufei Long, trying to get to that forehand.
So these guys have got 3 winners off that,
Yeah,
pretty much back to back.
they have. And now we're at 10-12-2 here.
No,
That's
come
some
on,
great play.
come on.
Great play there by George Wall and Sarah Dennehy.
Right out.
Finding that forehand of Yufei Long, having some early success there. And that allowed George Wall there to put that Ernie pressure on and force an error by Yufei Long. So
12-10-1.
really good work there. Great adjustment. And again, another error from the Yufei Long forehand. I think George Wall's found his new target area for the moment.
Yep.
13-10-1.
And finding the hole of the backhand.
Woo.
A nice little 1-2 combo there for George Wall. This is bringing up match point, game point.
14-10-1.
Oh, they've really dug themselves out of a hole there.
That's out for George Wall. Good call, early call there by Yufei Long. Second chance here to close out this match. George Wall and Sarah Dennehy.
14-10-2. Come on!
And
They've
it's done.
it. Oh, wow. What a fantastic result for Sarah Dennehy and George Wall. We knew that was going to be a cracking match. That's why we opened the stream again.
It didn't disappoint, that's for sure.
That was so good. Again, we have had that many almost could have been a final match stream today. Amazing.
Yeah, some really, really solid matches today.
Oh, and you know what, George Wall, he put his heart on his sleeve there.
He did.
And, yeah, I'm super proud of the Australian duo. And well done to the PPA Asia pair as well for getting all the way through that backdraw. And so, well done, George Wall and Sarah Dennehy. They will go off to the bronze medal playoff on Championship Sunday. So tomorrow, big day. You've got your pairing is with Sarah Dennehy.
Yeah, let's see if we can get her 3 medals on Sunday.
Yeah, well,
That's
I
a plan.
pegged her down to have 3 medals this weekend, so don't let me down, Sarah.
I'll do my very best.
Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for coming back. And if you did stay with us, that was just something really special that Commissioner Sanj Carter wanted to share with everyone back home, especially in the PPA Asia region, to watch your players play off in that amazing match. So thanks very much. I'm Jeanette Ward. I'm with Sarah Burr, and we're going to say goodnight, and we'll see you tomorrow.